Inspiring a Beach Boys song, riding the wave of hamburger and ice cream shops in SoCal after World War II, today we're going to explore some of the South Bay fast food history with Foster's Freeze on PCZ TV. PCZ TV. Now, I've covered the history of fast food in SoCal in previous videos, so I won't go over it here, but suffice to say that California, and especially Southern California in the 50s, was the cradle of fast food. So let's have a look at another one, Foster's Freeze. George Foster moved to California after World War II to open outlets for Dairy Queen since he owned the development rights. However, state laws protecting the dairy industry prevented the use of dairy in restaurant names. So instead, in 1946, Foster opened a restaurant named after himself, Foster's Old Fashioned Freeze, in Inglewood, California. Okay, so maybe not exactly the South Bay, but pretty close. So as with any company, they've had a few different names and logos over the year. My favorite was the one with the surfboard motif, frankly. And in 1951, he sold the chain's 360 locations for $1 million.
$1 million.
By 1987, the locations had been reduced to 189 locations, and then there were a whole bunch of buy-sells and partnerships, and currently there are only around 59 locations, essentially all in California. Now, the LA Times reports that the corporation has had over 8 owners over the years, and I am not going into that level of detail. What is interesting is that this humble hamburger stand became the inspiration to the Beach Boys in 1964, as their local hangout got included in Fun, Fun, Fun. Or so the folks at Foster's Freeze say. And it's also been used in other media. The closest to the South Bay was the use of the Torrance location in the movie Charlie's Angels. Now, this is one of the oldest locations. It's in Old Town Torrance, which is a delightful place to visit, by the way.
Nat, how's it coming with this
Creepy thin man.
Oh, good. Now we have a bad guy. All we have to do is look for him. Find out if he works for Corwin.
What's Corwin doing tonight?
Who's up for crashing a party?
And here I am. And unlike Charlie's Angels, there is no drive-thru, and there are no burgers. So I ordered a cone and thought, I'm on a quest here, right? I mean, it's a hamburger stand, so, well, I'm not going to go to the original location. It's too far. But it is still in existence. Alas, the Beach Boys Hawthorne location is now closed. So I head to Carson to get a burger and fries. The burger, it's fine. It's a burger. It is super greasy, so don't eat this in your car. But the folks there are super nice and gave me a ton of fries. If I was a kid in the 60s, yeah, this is fun, fun, fun. And it's definitely a bit of SoCal and South Bay history. Stop by the Torrance location. I love Old Town, and you should too. But if you're hungry and nostalgic, give the Carson location a try. Now, I mentioned other fast food histories, and here's a few on my channel. Feel free to look at them. And actually just down the street from Carson, the emergency filming locations, or perhaps more appropriate for the T-Bird, some motorsport locations just down the street also. If you've been watching this far, I thank you. And now, most importantly, my disclaimers. Bye.